In the previous video, we saw how to graph the solution set on the number line. We are going to continue our lecture in this video starting from question number 12. Question number 12 looks like little different, like 12, 13 and 14 looks little different as compared to other questions in this exercise. Let us see especially 12 and 13 how to do them first. To understand them, let us first see what's the difference between these two words. And or. What's the difference between these two? To understand that, I'll give you some numbers here. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I ask you, choose numbers which are multiple of 2 and 3. So which number you are going to choose? It has to be multiple of 2 and 3, means multiple of both, means it should come in 2 table also and 3 table also, no choice. So if you see here, the only number which comes in 2 and 3 table is 6, right? So what if I ask you, choose number which is multiple of 2 or 3. Here I gave you or and second one I'm giving you or. So what's the difference between and or? We'll get to know here. In the second one, multiple of 2 or 3 means you have to choose numbers which belong either to 2 table or 3 table. So you can see here you have choice. You can choose either the 2 table numbers or 3 table numbers or which are in both. 2 belongs to 2, it's multiple of 2, 3 is multiple of 3, 4 is multiple of 2, 5 is not multiple of either, 6 is multiple of both. So when they say multiple of 2 or 3, that number has to be either multiple of 2 or multiple of 3, means 2 is multiple of 2, 3 is multiple of 3, 4 is multiple of 2, not of 3, no problem. 5 is not multiple of any of them, so 6. So you can see here, when they ask me multiple of 2 and 3, means which comes in both the tables, I had to choose only 6 out of these numbers. So when they ask me or 2 or 3, so I can have choice. I have to choose these numbers from the given set. So hopefully you understand what is the difference between and or. Keeping this thing in mind, one another example to understand this, let us say x is greater than 8 and x is greater than 40. Now if you see here, x is greater than 8 means 9, let us say x belongs to whole number first, and values in the solution set would be 9, 10, 11, so and so and so. But here it would be x as 15, 16, 17 and so and so. But I have to write x is greater than 8 and greater than 14. So when I see here and here, if I club the answer, means x has to be, it has to satisfy this answer also and this answer also. Which one? This solution set. So definitely if I write 9, 10 and all, it doesn't satisfy this one because x is greater than 14. But if I write it like 15, 16, 17 and all, you can see here this also means x is greater than 8, this also means x is greater than 14, right? Let's go to question to understand it, how to graph these kinds of solutions. Exercise B, question 12 says solve and graph the solution set of, first one is given as 2x minus 9 is lesser than 7 and 3x plus 9 is lesser than or equal to 25 and x belongs to real number. Means on number line we have to put a dash, not specific highlight dots. So if I simplify the left one first, it comes at 2x is less than 7 plus 9 and x is less than 16 by 2, that's x is less than 8. This one if I do, it's less than or equal to 25 minus 9, 3x is less than or equal to 16, x is less than or equal to 16 by 3. Now to understand this, let us put it in decimals, because we have to put in number line, we need to know decimals. So decimal would come 5.33 it will actually come 5.3333. I can write just 5.34. Now if you see, you need to plot graph. We need to graph this solution. This is one question, and this graph has to satisfy this answer also and this value also. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. -1, -2, -3, and so on. Yeah, that's enough. No need to write -4 and all. We don't have those values here. So now what to say? X belongs to real number. If I plot graph for this side, x is less than 8 and x is not equal to 8. It is on purely less than 8. So I need to highlight at 8 as a circle. No, don't need to shade it because 8 doesn't belong to x. And less than 8. That is all these answers. X is less than or equal to 5.34. If I find out 5 is here, 5.34 roughly would be here. So 5.34 I need to shade it because it's equal to also. X is less than this number. Less than means left side. Correct? And so on. So both answers are going towards left. But my solution will be 1 on this number line. So how to see the solution, which one I have to choose or how I have to choose? I need to combine the both and see. They are saying x is less than 8 and x is less than 5.34. So when they say x is less than 8, this one is less than 8, but this answer doesn't come in it. When you see this graph, all these numbers are less than 8 and all these numbers are less than 5.34. So this would be best for the solution set. I'll just erase it. So I can say that we can say 5.34 lesser than that will be the final answer. See, all these values in this graph are less than 8, so this is getting satisfied. All these answers in this graph are less than 5.34. Now if you would say, sir, for this 7, 6, 7, 6.5, all those things are also there, but you see question is telling and. So by looking at and, as I made you understand what is and between two, so on the basis of that, this is our answer. Next question, one more we'll see next part of this to understand it more better. Question number 2, second one. It's 2x minus 9 is lesser than or equal to 7 and 3x plus 9 is greater than 25. X belongs to integer this time. So this one will be 2x less than or equal to 7 plus 9 and x will come less than 8, right? Lesser than or equal to 8. And this side it will come 3x is greater than 25 minus 9, that's 16, greater than 16, 3 comes down, that's x is greater than 5.34. So same values like previous question, but see the difference is here x was less than 8 and here x is greater than 5.34. So based on these two answers, these two values, we'll see what will be the graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough for this. So please plot this graph with your scale, not with freehand, and these should be 1 unit each, equal. X is greater than 3.54 and x is less than or equal to 8. X belongs to integer. Means you need to see integer which is less than or equal to 8 and greater than 5.34. So what are the numbers greater than 5.34? What are the integers greater than 5.34? It's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. What are the integers less than 8 or equal to 8? It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1 and so on. But we have to plot graph where x is less than or equal to 8 and greater than 5.34. So if you look clearly, it comes 6. So 6, 7 and 8. 6 is greater than 5.34. Yes, because 5.34 is somewhere here. X is greater than 5.34, so 6, 7, 8 comes for this. Perfect. And 6, 7, 8 is less than or equal to 8 also. So these three values are final answer for our solution set, which we have plotted on the graph. Third part, if we say quickly what it is, question number 12, third part. So it's asking us x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 4x minus 1, and 3 minus 2x is less than minus 7, and x belongs to real number. Now if we simplify it quickly, it will become 4x minus 4, and that's 5 plus 4 is greater than 4x minus x. I'm just shifting like terms together. This is 9 is greater than 3x, and 3 comes down. 9 by 3 is 3. So x is, I can read it as 3 is greater than x, or I can say x is lesser than 3, like greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, because this equality sign is there. And this one would be minus 2x is less than minus 7 minus 3. I subtracted minus 3, so symbol doesn't reverse. That is if it comes as negative multiplication or division, symbol reverses. So this becomes minus 10. X is minus 10 by minus 2. So you are bringing a negative number for division from the other side. This symbol has to reverse. You can see it was left side was lesser than, now left side became greater than, and just calculate it as how we do. That's 5. If you look carefully, we have to choose numbers where x is lesser than or equal to 3, like 3, 2.9, 2.8, 2, 2.9, 1.9, 1.8, 1.5, and then 1, and so on. So it just goes in decreasing because x is less than 3. Here x is greater than 5, so that's like 6, 6.1, 6.2, and so on, like greater than 6, 7, 8, and so on. Question is asking us grab the solution where x is lesser than 3 and x is greater than 5. If you see, we are not having anything in common. We can't put a graph for this, because here numbers are less than 3, this side numbers are greater than 5, so there is nothing in common. So what we call is, we can call solution set is empty set. We got an empty set. So, correct. Making you understand question number 13 with the same values what we got earlier, where we got empty set. There we got in the previous question was x is lesser than or equal to 3 and x is greater than 5, correct? But if we change this and in or, means now we have choice, x is less than 3 or x is greater than 5. For this kinds of question, when it is or, let us see how we grab the solution. So on, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on to the left. So x is lesser than or equal to 3. That's this, equal to or lesser than. So these are all our values. You have to plot this line on the number line. I'm putting it on top so you can understand it. X is greater than 5. Greater than 5 means we don't have to include 5 in our solution set. So greater than 5 means all these answers. Now this we can plot as graph, because we don't have and here, we have or. So we have choice here. Both we got as answer. Remember, I have told you what is the difference between and or. So this will be a solution set for the question if it was or. Try question number 13 first part and second part. I'm sure you would get it now. For question number 14, you need to know little basics of sets which you have studied in 7th or 8th standard. If you have little confusion regarding these signs, like this was called union, this sign is intersection, and those a dash, b dash, a minus b, b minus a, all those things, universal set. Remember all those things. To understand question number 14, 15 and all, you need to know these basic terms in used in chapter sets. Still, I try to explain it here a little bit. First, they have given us graphs. So like question number 2 of this exercise, where they had given us graph and asked us to write inequation. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So I'll just put the exact graph what they have given there. They have given it in some other different form, like they have made it little curve near 5 and here it's straight. What does it mean? It's nothing different, it's the same thing what we learned till now. If it is a straight line, it means minus 2 is included and it goes up to 5. Solution set goes up to 5. Where it's curve means not included. So you can see I can write it in set builder form, as they have asked in first part, write down A and B in set builder form. Remember set builder form which we have studied in chapter sets. I'll write here set A, as they have given this as A, graph of set A. A is equal to set X belongs to real number here, correct? Where I can say X is greater than or equal to minus 2 and lesser than 5, strictly lesser than 5, not equal. That's the thing. For B, if you look into your book, there also I can write it like, first of all, it's real number, X belongs to real number, X is greater than or equal to minus 4 and X is lesser than 3, correct? Then the second one they have asked here, represent A intersection B on two different number lines, A intersection B and A intersection B dash. For that you need to know what intersection is. Like simply intersection means like the commons. Whatever is common between A and B, we represent it on a number line. Let me first just put a number line. Okay, if I'll just write it outside to make you understand. A they have given from minus 2 and goes up to 5, where 2 is included. This is our A. B if I write, this is A. B if I write, they have given it from minus 4, where minus 4 is included. I'm just writing opposite to minus 4 outside the number line so we can see it clearly, up to 3, where 3 is not included in B. So if you want to see what is A intersection B means, which is the common part, common elements between A and B, you can see from minus 2, you can see here from minus 2 up to 3, there is a common solution for A and B. Now let us see these end numbers. Minus 2 is shaded for A, and since it's lying over the minus 2 for B, means minus 2 is in both. I'll shade it. 3 is in A, but 3 is not in B. So it won't be commons between A and B. So it means from minus 2 up to 3 is A intersection B, where 2 is minus 2 is included, 3 is not included because 3 doesn't belong to both the solutions. Okay, so this is our A intersection B. You first need to look at A, look at B. In this question on this, they have not asked us, but I'll make you understand what is union. What is union? Then we'll go to the second part of the same question. So union means you need to combine both. Remember, union, A union B. So I'll write it here, A union B. A union B means all the elements of A and all the elements of B I have to combine together, but I don't need to repeat same element 2 times. So combining elements of B, B starts from this extreme and going up to right, A is out here. So you can see from minus 4 up to 5 is the combination if I club this A and this B together, right? So I'll join it, means all this line means it's actually all the dots, all the numbers in between minus 4 and minus 5 are included. Minus 4 is included in B, so it will be included in A union B. 5 is not included in A, it's not in B either. So in our A union B, 5 is not in both, so it won't be included in A union B. So this will be our graph for A union B in case if they ask you question for A union B. Now for the same second part of question number 14, first when they asked us find A intersection B, we did it. Second, they are asking find A intersection B dash. We need to do in separate number line. You will do it in separate number line, this one and this one. So here again, to find A intersection B dash, we know what is intersection, common area, common solution elements between A and B dash. Here we did it for A and B, but what is B dash? If you forgot what is B dash, B dash means all the elements of universal set except B, excluding B. So we have to exclude this part because this is B, means from minus 4 up to 3, not 3, up to 3 we have to exclude. The remaining numbers will come in B dash. So if I show you here as graph, means from 3 itself all the numbers above 3, and from minus 4 is in B, so minus 4 will not come in B dash, this side. So left side after minus 4 and above 3, these two sides both are B dash. Okay, remember B dash means all the elements except B. So our universal set here is number line. It goes on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on till infinity. And here minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 and infinity. So B dash, these two are B dash. Now let us look at common between A and B dash. This side we don't have any A, you can look at above. But this side, if you look, I'll just erase B here. So we'll focus on B dash, this B dash and this A, because these two only are having common part. So just exactly opposite 3 and exactly opposite 5. There is a common part between A and B dash. So I'll write from 3 up to 5. You can see it, that element which I am putting in my solution has to be in A also and B also. 3 is in A here, but 3 is not in B, so I'll not include it, I won't shade it. B is in 5 is in B dash, but 5 is not in A, so 5 won't be included here also. This is our A intersection B dash. If you see this B dash, there is nothing common between A and B dash. So if you have to plot this answer on this solution on number line, don't plot it outside as I have showed you. This is just to make you understand. I'll show you here how you do it. So I'll just plot from minus 3 up to 5. This is A intersection B dash. Okay, so hope this question number 12, 13 and 14 is clear. Rest all the questions are same. If you look at question 16, if you look at question 30, 35, 29, 32, 33, 34, all are same which we have done in previous videos. I'll do one last question of this chapter, question number 35, where they're asking us to solve the inequation given, okay, and write the solution set, represent the solution set on a real number line. So it's given 13x minus 5 is lesser than 15x plus 4 is lesser than 7x plus 12, and x belongs to real number. Okay, so you can see here, as I taught you in previous video, you have 2 times inequality signs. It actually means this and this, like it's 13x minus 5 is lesser than 15x plus 4, and 15x plus 4 is lesser than or equal to 7x plus 12. So here I'll write minus 5 minus 4, sending 4 towards left, it's plus, it becomes minus when it goes to left, and 15x minus 13x, 13 comes to right. You can send 15 to right, 15 to left and minus 5 to right, choice is yours. This becomes minus 9 is lesser than 2x. 2 is in multiplication with x, it will go right left and become division. It's a positive 2 came in division, so symbol will not reverse. So that's minus 4.5 is lesser than x. I can read it as minus 4.5 is less than x, or x is greater than minus 4.5. Both way you can write it. Read it or write it. So 15x minus 7x is less than or equal to 12 minus 4. That's 15 minus 7 is 8x is less than 12 minus 4 is 8. X is less than or equal to 8 by 8, which is 1. Okay, so you got x is greater than minus 4.5 and x is less than 1. So you can see how we did question number 12. It will almost come the same way answer, like a solution set 0 1 2 3 4 and so on, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. I'll just increase it here because we have minus 4.5 and so on. So first I'll write it here as my equation. If x is greater than something and x is less than something, I taught you this side will always write smaller number, this side will write greater number, and symbols I'm writing towards right side is greater both the places. Okay, so x is greater than which number? You can see here both of them. X is greater than minus 4.5 and x is lesser than or equal to 1. So from minus 4.5 till 1 you have to plot graph where x belongs to real number, means all the decimals included. 4.5 is where? This is 3, this is 3.5, 4, 4.5. So 4.5 is here, 4.5 from there up to 1, right? And which one is equal to minus 4.5 is just strictly greater than x is greater than strictly minus 4.5, but lesser than or equal to 1. So 1 will be shaded, means it's included in our solution set. So this is our solution and this is the graph of that solution set. Hope this chapter is clear. If you have any doubt, you can comment there or you can email me. I'll help you there. Thank you.